Nah, he would already spilled the beans.
Right? What up, everyone?
Maybe Death File Picker.
Oy.
Sorry.
Ready for that snow?
Dude, it got cold here, but we didn't get no snow.
We're supposed to be getting snow here today. The kids have a 3-hour early dismissal.
Yeah.
I know.
I went into Dibdit last night and watched some auctions.
Yeah.
I saw your brother in one of them.
Oh, yeah?
I think he popped in Pinjos.
I was in his for a little bit.
Yeah, when I was in there, he was selling ladies' clothes. Then he teases it. He's like, I got all these Looney Tunes. But I can't find the bag. I got all these vintage Looney Tune t-shirts. I can't find the bag. I was like, oh. Well, that don't really help us much, huh? Then I watched some lady sell some hats for a little while on Dibdit.
Yeah. How's everyone doing this morning?
Or one of my packages is not tracking for whatever reason.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Probably didn't get scanned.
See, that's the snow right there coming.
Joe Deal's in the house. Good to see you. Brad, Black Sheep Society. Good to see you. And LaDonna. We're getting 3 to 6 inches between today and tomorrow. Mystery Diva with a little inspirational quote. Morning all. Make today your best day ever.
Ooh. Yes, yes, yes.
Dude, I don't know what that's about, man. That's got me a little.
Guess I can send some off.
Yeah, I did a little work in Dibdit Sports yesterday.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, we've added a fan shop category for all the sports t-shirts, hats, and unusual merchandise like blankets and stadium seats and all that kind of stuff.
Right? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. There's 757 members in one stop shop.
E-mode. A customer in closed door keep trying to force to write some code. Oh man. Gotta love that work. Gotta love it.
Oh man. My niece has the DMV. Oh no. Or is that just DC, Maryland, Virginia? Yeah. I think that she's talking about the snow.
You guys were
Thank
ignoring
you.
me backstage.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
You guys
I was
were
tapped
left
out.
me backstage.
Oh, I didn't even see you back there.
I was tapped out for a second. I just came back in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you put yourself back? Are you able to put yourself in?
I had
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
I
you
went
go.
back.
That.
Well, when I first came in, I couldn't do it. I had to go back
Oh,
into a different link.
Yeah, I
gotcha.
bet Keith, you're probably still
We got heat.
flying. Hey, nice.
Heck
Your
yeah.
mom said she can smell the snow coming.
Yeah.
It's in the air, bro.
But
We
Donna said,
have Josie and I have the worst luck. It doesn't snow at all for like 5 years basically here. And now every time it decides it wants to snow, it's like when we have to go to a doctor's appointment.
I take it you're not an Eagles fan, LaDonna. She's like, we will not speak of this,
Oh my
that
gosh.
disgusting event happened this weekend. I'm back to wearing my Dolphins hat because uh, now we're on the same playing field as everybody else.
There
0-0.
you go, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Same playing field.
Yeah, we all start out at 0. 540 flips. Good to see you.
Fixing some listings.
I'm in purge mode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I get a weather break on a Saturday, I'm running a massive yard sale. Plus, gearing up for Friday night. I've actually pulled some eBay inventory for Friday night.
Oh yeah. Hey, thanks for everyone that came and supported us on Friday night doing the little wholesale live action. That was a lot of fun on Shop Commons. But for people that weren't there, me and him went live together and we sold some cool stuff.
What a butt whooping that was. Yeah. Dude, that wasn't really much of a game. That was more like a shellacking.
Right?
I mean, outside of scoring a touchdown on the scrubs there at the end, it was looking pretty good.
I know. All right. Yeah. What else? What else? It's okay, that's good. I think I can delete this. That's good. All right, there we go. Ugh.
I finally got the recycling people to take all my boxes. I had to spend all day cutting them all down to squeeze them into the recycling bin. They wouldn't take them unless they were in the recycling bin.
Like your shipping boxes?
No, like all like the boxes from like all the stuff from that we ordered for building for the shed, and all the stuff from the baby shower, the dressers, the cribs, the strollers, all the boxes. It was
Why
literally like 100 boxes.
you should have had a you should have done a bonfire in your backyard.
Hey, you could probably just done it on the street out there. They just say, "Man, somebody must have done something." Yeah, Brad, that's about the trees right there.
Madonna putting her cat in the box of shame. Come on.
Jack is in the box with the cone of shame. Jack in the box. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, fudge.
The cone of shame.
When's Leroy get back?
I thought he might be back today, but dude, who knows, man? He might have
Right?
stayed up there for the celebration.
Oh, for the dude, think about like the what you call it? The parade and everything they're doing.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
Yep.
why not?
Oh man,
They still have stuff left. They
I don't know
probably
if I'd want to be around for that. Hey, Keith, Keith,
He might be there.
are the
he was in here earlier.
parades as bad as after the game in Philly? Was still in police court. They were still in.
I didn't see anything about after the game. I think they all like behaved themselves and everything, right?
I
Or
just
was I
told
wrong?
you they were stealing police horses and taking down traffic lights and setting off fireworks and
No,
shooting
dude.
guns.
No, they didn't do that. That's not Philly. They don't do that stuff like that.
He said the parades are more family friendly. That's good to know. Did you see Bradley Cooper's sweet vintage starter jacket when he was doing the introduction?
At least in 17 it was. That's what he said.
Am I delayed with my mic right now?
You got a
You're
little
very,
lag going.
yeah, you're laggy and blurry, and your sound isn't matching.
Oh, I am. Oh,
Little laggy.
you guys supposed to let me know that.
You're a little laggy.
Sometimes a little blurry. Now you're frozen, unless you're just not moving.
I'm not moving.
Okay.
No baby yet, cat. No baby yet.
Cooper was on McAfee yesterday. Huh.
LaDonna, you still in here? Am I blurry right now?
Nah,
Oh
you're
shit.
a little clear right now. Oh,
I want to know if she has any thoughts on what this might be. I've yet to figure this out. There's no signatures. It looks like there might have been a sticker.
she's here. She's here. Here, I'll blow you up if you wanna see if we can get it.
Hopefully my internet will hold up for this. You have any idea what this is? There's no markings at all. Yeah. Maybe a perfume bottle or a bud vase, but I cannot find anything on this. It's been driving me crazy for like a couple of years.
What is that?
It's like it has like a almost like a carnival glass
She says our
color
oil
to
lamp.
it, and it has like this like feather right there. Yeah, it's but I haven't been able to find anything on it. There's no like maker's marks or nothing.
She said a lot of people did that pulled feathered design.
Yeah. Yeah. It was at my mom's house for the longest time, and I never was able to list it because I just don't know what it is. It's been driving me crazy.
Cat Swift says
All
next
right, that's
Tuesday my
it.
girl turns 40. How did that happen? Thursday, Granberry Bee turns 2. Time flies. Enjoy every minute. Tim's, get some sleep now.
I can't sleep at all.
Yeah, your mom said, what does Google Image say or Google Lens?
I couldn't find anything on Google Lens the last time I did it.
Was that 2 years ago or more recent?
I feel like I do it like once every like 6 months.
Yeah, LaDonna says that's tough with no signature. I feel like if it has no signature, you can just kind of give it an esque.
Here's the real question. What do you want it to be?
It looks like it was a perf. I found one on eBay, but they have no. They don't know who it was, what it was. They don't have anything there, but they have the top atomizer piece with it, and they have it listed for $127.60.
So you do not have the top atomizer piece then, huh?
No.
Ooh. Oh, there you go.
Hmm.
How much? Okay, here's the question.
What
How-
brand do they have on that?
No brand.
There you go. No brand, $60. Let's go.
Right? Or how expensive is it to find that top in a vintage S, that could possibly fit?
Damn, my cha-ching didn't go off on my phone, man. I just sold a Peyton Manning card for $35.
There you go, LaDonna. That's what I was trying to say. You should be able to get an atomizer off of Amazon if it will add more value to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got some.
There you go, Cat.
Yeah.
If you can't find it, so will no one else. So price it whatever you want. No comp.
You control the comp. Yo, Keith. Keith's in here. I have never seen those chairs he posted on Instagram.
Oh my god, those were
Eagles
so
chairs.
sick. Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. Those Eagles chairs.
Badass.
Helmet chairs.
Where the hell did you find those, Keith?
That's crazy. I was trying to message my friend.
Keith, did you ever get a hold of Leroy? Dang, I'm listing this bin of misfit.
Oh, eBay and then Craigslist. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, he didn't get a chance to hit the pop-ups.
Gotcha. Hey, Chad, good to see you. Shane, good to see you.
What up, Shane? I had a Redskins one that they sold. Wow. I'd never seen those. Pretty cool.
Wiggle Room 9. You think Leroy was here? Amateur reseller. When y'all putting eBay? I'm still listening.
When y'all quitting eBay?
Never.
Oh, all right. My brother sent me a text. He said, "Open your box."
Did I ever tell you guys how much I love my electronic rising desk? My back is
Is that what
stinking
that
every
noise
day.
was?
Yeah.
I got a box.
You got a box.
And you got a box.
Amateur Reseller says, "Received my package from you, Chris. All listed."
Oh, nice.
Oh, hold on, man. There's a bunch of comments.
Amateur Reseller. What was your name on there? So I don't. Or like, be careful. My brother just said, "Be careful opening the box." Why?
He said those chairs are built for a casino in Vegas.
Oh.
Creating our own lives. Let's get some listings up, some inventory out. Flipper from the trailer. Good to see you. Diane Matthews. Good to see you.
Oh, Hutch. Hutch is our resident Tennessee Titans fan. Remember Hutch from the...
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Hutch? Oh. My brother's giving me instructions through text. Hold on. He wants me to show off whatever he sent to me. It's not gonna be anything like crazy. That's gonna like. All right, here we go.
Can of worms.
We got that. And we got some cards. Are these our Valentine's Day cards, Michael? I won't open up the cards. I'll open up whatever this is.
Did he send you a Tennessee Oilers hat?
I don't know, bro. It don't feel like it feels like
Not a hat.
it's not a hat. What is this?
Uh-oh.
Dude, this is awesome. Hold on, I got. No, I'm not damaging it, Michael. Yo, like this. Did Mom make this?
Your mom crocheted?
Yo, this is crazy. My brother said it's a 101. Oh man, hold on. Let me see it. There, he said, "Open your box. Be careful. Make a bit. Open the bag. Don't damage it." 101. Yo, okay. So does any? This is so funny. Okay, does anybody remember Adult Swim?
Yes.
Okay.
With the meatball and the guy with the wife beater
The
and the
Aqua
French
Teen
fries.
Hunger Force?
Yeah.
Dude.
That's funny, dude.
Wait, but there's more.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious, dude.
And you got Meat Wad.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hey, now would be a great time to drop your mom's Instagram link.
Oh man.
That is so good.
Oh my goodness.
That is so good.
Yes. This is wild. And the individual fries come out of his head.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Man, that's a lot of work, dude.
The detail. Look, she even put the little crystal on the of his back. The detail is crazy on this. Yes, Trash Cat. Trash Cat knows what went into this. This is so good. Oh, all right. Now my mom is gonna have a Cernochsconnection. All right. So I started her. Instagram page. If you want to, let me see. Let me find it so I can type it in, or I can send a link to it. Oh, these are great. That's
hilarious.
That's crazy. They're so. It's so good. It's so good. My mom said it's a 101. She's never making it again. My mom does a lot of 101s because she'll make one and go, that's too hard. I'm never making that again. Oh man. Oh man.
What is
so good? All right, I gotta plug your Instagram.
Are you gonna list that?
Huh?
Are you gonna list that?
No way.
You can probably sell that for like $100 something.
$1 million.
It's insane.
Cernoch, I should tell you this because you might want to do this if you do like a show on Dibbed Threads or even for the Commons lot. I did the Instagram district multicast.
Oh yeah.
And it's not that difficult actually.
Does it go to your story or what?
See, that's the thing is I didn't have anybody check it to see. I think it will go to your story, but it'll say like live underneath of your icon.
All right, so if y'all let's see, share to. Here, I'll put it in the. Here's the link for my mom's Instagram. Oh well, I'm sure it could be just this. My bad. Hold on.
You guys buying from Dave Live? I just went over there because I got the notification.
There you go. You can follow my mom on Instagram. But look at that. And hey,
that's amazing, dude.
Oh, this one's crazy. This one's crazy. That's crazy. So that's Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, if you're not familiar. And this is Meatwad. And this is Master Shake.
That's crazy. I wonder how long did it take her to make these?
I don't know. This one must have been the hardest right here. Because of all the individual fries. Like, look how good, like, doesn't, like, if I just showed you that, we'd be like, what's this? They'd be like, that's a French fry, right? Like, they're so good.
That's crazy.
We're going to have to.
I want that Mighty Ducks poster that he has on his wall.
Take a picture of this. This is so good.
What is the shipping on these? $8? That's not bad.
Hold on, let me clean up my desk.
Yeah, Dave's not the best the best estimator of shipping. He always tends to pay.
Well, no, that's pretty good for a single golf club. You could ship a single golf club UPS for that much money.
Unless it goes across the country.
Yeah, then it's probably like $12, $13.
Yeah,
I mean, I go dawn on my shipping when it comes to golf clubs. I charge $15 a club.
yeah.
All right, I gotta work on this. I gotta put everything on pause. I've got to do an
Three
Instagram.
different shaped fries.
Huh?
That's she got three different shaped fries. Is what your brother said.
They're pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
That's so good. I
Hey,
gotta
she
do
might,
an I gotta do an Instagram post right now,
oh yeah, absolutely.
and I'm gonna do a collab post with my mom and I. This will be our first collab post.
I can't buy right now though. I can't buy. I can't buy.
You can
Um,
always buy. There's
uh,
always time to
I
buy.
gotta get these labels printed. I gotta take these to the post office before the snow starts. This guy ordered this picture. This like, dude, I've had this thing for so long. I've had it so long. It was in the booth, Cernoch. It was one of those vintage framed Jello ads, like one of like the early Jello ads
Yeah,
by what's the guy's name? Maxfield Parrish. So somebody bought it like Friday night, and they messaged me yesterday, and they were like, "Hey, just want to know when you were shipping this out." And because I ordered it on Friday, and I was hoping you'd ship it on Saturday, and it's a Valentine's Day present from my wife. She's a direct descendant of Maxfield Parrish, and I'm like, man, I have 3 day processing time, man. Like, but I'll try to get it shipped out for you tomorrow morning. So I feel bad. I wish you would have said something to me when he bought it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Dave's got a troll.
Those are the quick flips. I love it. 2 weeks in and out, Ladonna. Can't beat it.
New rule shipping fee makes shipping golf clubs suck now. I had a club that went to Kentucky cost me $22, which normally would be 8.
Why?
Dude, UPS's rates are higher now for us.
UPS or
Like
USPS?
UPS, like it's
Yeah,
easier for me to send USPS ground now in bigger packages than what it was
That's
before.
crazy.
Yeah, not necessarily on golf clubs, but like on other things, like where me and Cernoch have been doing the common auction stuff. It's been yeah.
Okay, I did kind of notice that. So I sold a lot on Commons the other day, the women's clothing lot. Of course, the person who bought it was in Seattle, and I have flat shipping on it for $25, and it was 20 pounds, and it cost me $35 to ship a UPS, but ground was probably like it wasn't that far off. It was like $38.
Yeah, mine's been cheaper a lot lately on like weight and size versus the other.
dude, I'm sorry. This thing still got me.
Dude, and did she give you a time? Like how long that took her to do that? I
Now,
mean,
mom, how long did that take you?
I imagine those French fries took a little time just getting
Right?
that thing right, figuring it out.
It's so cool.
Hey, Kristen, Real Squirrel. Tanya, good to see you. Sue, good to see you this morning. LaDonna just sold Joanna Parker. Whoa. Anthropomorphic cat. I'm sure I ain't saying that right. Valentine picture, $43. Had 12 into it, listed for 2 weeks. That's good. That's awesome. Kristen says, hold on, I gotta go like an Instagram post.
Right?
Am I the new Leroy?
Why are you the new Leroy?
My internet. I'm checking my internet how it looks on YouTube.
I mean, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
Dang. Dave's up to like 40 some dollars on this club.
What is it?
Some Bentonito or something. Butter. Bentonardi. Never heard of it. It must be something. It's $58. I don't know. Your mom said she didn't know because she worked on it between other things, but it wasn't that difficult.
Oh, okay. Mom, we're gonna need listen.
Bro, $73 on that club. What the hell
Damn.
is it?
It's so good.
I sort of got a 3 finish cross stitch
Yeah,
piece.
Michael, if you're still in the chat, never show mom an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Well, that's my question: is how did she know how to do that?
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can find.
Kristen doing clothing picks this morning. Hashtag least favorite.
Look at this nice Frankenbox.
Are you? Hey, just don't send it to Cernochs customers, okay?
Sorry, Rob. Sorry, Rob. If you're watching.
So one of the people that brought it for me the other night, I put a stack of these in their thing. So just if you get them, I didn't seal them. I just used them for a void fill.
Sorry, Rob. Next time I'll just ask you for literally like $20 extra in shipping.
Yeah.
You cannot have those. Gizmo's like, yo, no. You get your guy. No, see, I did a bad thing with Gizmo the other day. No, you cannot have these.
Sue says I have a Frankenbox this morning too.
This is
Of course.
Gizmo's new toy right here.
Yeah.
I found him at my honey hole, and take Sam, take him, take him, take him, go.
Brandon said he's flipped the script. Now that he has a setup, he actually enjoys listing clothes.
Once you get into it, it can.
Jeez, my phone this morning is like.
The Donna says, I'm listing glass, and more glass. At least you can thread the clothes. Yeah, you got to be more careful. Amateur reseller says, I think Dave will make a lot more money not listing on eBay. Probably so, to be honest.
Hey, if anybody's watching from my local group out here running around in Martinsburg, who is this on the Facebook? I saw this come up on like some of the Facebook groups that like what's going on in Martinsburg, West Virginia, just to kind of keep up with current events and some of the gossip. Look, someone put, "Hi everyone, I'm looking for an old beat up Carhartt jacket. Doesn't really matter if it has rips, tears, paint stains, etc. Size medium or large, I'll pay cash." Come on, who is that?
But right now we're doing Dimmed Sports, golf clubs, baseball bats. In golf clubs, we'll see what we get to.
All right, here we go.
I think
Yeah, 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 man, I know it's you. Right? Might be Chad too, right?
200 tailor made. You got the pitching wedge. Pitching wedge, I found that you guys are better at golf. Let me know what the most valuable here is. On average. I don't know.
I'm done.
Do you think it will help?
I have not done watch authentication. Is it different from the shoe authentication? Oh, there's a fee, a $30 fee for watches? Wow.
From $500 to $2,000.
I did not know about that.
I didn't know that either.
What
Who
are you
pays the
talking about?
fee?
Huh?
I wonder who pays the fee. Both.
Right?
Diane Matthews says watch authentication through eBay charges $30 on $500 to $2,000 watches. Wiggle Room 9 ordered boxes from Granger for the first time, picking up today.
Okay. Selling some brooches. Offer accepted. Let's see if they pay.
There we go. There's the I created a photo room.
Chad says, I wonder how much eBay pays to be an authenticator.
I know, right? Well, hey, and see if they're charging for watches. Here's the thing, for out, when we do shoes, they don't pay anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of one of those things. Another thing, it's like, hey, that's pretty good, right, Hutch?
I see what the problem is.
So how do I do this?
Dang, Dave's actually doing pretty good on the clubs over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, like 30, 40, $70. That's pretty good.
Let me take some more detailed pictures of this. I can't just be a picture.
Tim's internet must not be very good.
Yeah, it was a little buggy. It looked like it was a little buggy today. Oh, trust me, Mom. You're back.
I'm back.
So you guys, honest thoughts on District for reselling?
Wait,
Like going all in on it? Is that what you're talking about, amateur, or are you just like in general? I will say, like Tim often quotes, we about being Rodney Dangerfield about some stuff. We knew about District way early because we had a meeting way early on that before the two major marketplaces launched. We knew about it. I think it's I think it's one of those things. I think it takes some time, like the rest of it. I don't think you can go in there right out of the gate and crush it. I think you're going to have to build an audience, build some folks. I think the marketplaces now are bringing more and more people there, especially being able to search things on Google. Um, as far as being able to go full time, you have to bring in the audience really,
yeah,
and you. So my thing with selling on District is similar to when I started on on Whatnot. You got to have a way to source goods at a price to where it makes sense. Like if you're paying 40, 50% of retail, you can't sell on there.
no,
Like you just can't. You have to love to ship. That's the other thing. Like you gotta have a desire to ship. If you don't, if you can't, like, I mean, if you can't source enough decent items at a good price and you don't like to ship, then that's probably not the platform that you want to spend a lot of time on. Yeah, we should, Molly. I'm assuming that's Molly. Yeah, we're actually talking about like what to do over there um, to bring more audience. But they've added a lot more features than when we first started. Like being able to co-stream is a game changer. Being able to do them together. I know with us doing that, myself and Cernoch recently, that's good stuff.
Yeah,
We do
yeah, it
more just
was.
one stop shop, and we're just trying to figure out a path forward with that and getting people, you know, because really the bottom line is you need an audience. Like, and one of the things with us now, kind of helping with Dibdit a little bit, is not just creating audience over there for them. It also anybody that's there creating a little audience. So now, one of the things I recently found out is just like with me and Cernoch going live together. So what happens? Everybody following him when he pops live, I get notification that he's live. Everybody who follows him. When I come into his show, everybody that follows me gets notification that I'm live. So now you're doubling up. So that may be an idea going forward, even with one stop shop, is having two folks run at a time, like get a partner and run some stuff that way. So working on it. More so as an alternative for inferior goods. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is like, what are you looking to sell? Like, is there items that you can get at a cheaper price that maybe not be your cup of tea? Like I do that all the time. Like if I find stuff that it's not necessarily something I'm gonna get excited about listing, I'll put that on commons. Or I mean, it's like everything else. If you have like, I mean, I wouldn't try to sell junk because it just ain't gonna pan out for you. But like for me, now I'm starting to think when I'm outsourcing for that. Like, okay, if I can buy 20 of these, then that may be a common slot. Or if I can buy small electronics, I'm going to put them in a basket and sell them all at one time. But now having multiple marketplaces, though, just like what I'm seeing Dave do right now. Yeah, if you're a totally static seller, I think it's gonna. I mean, I think it's getting better with the static selling just because it's searchable now. If you look up some of your items on Google, it's going to pop items up there where it didn't used to do that. But I mean, districts in reality, district's 3 years old, like from launch, so it's going to take a little while. I mean, think about how long eBay's been in business at this point. What, 30 some 40 years? eBay. When
Right?
did it start? Early 90s. I mean,
98, 99?
yeah. I mean, the internet's only been a viable source for. Yeah, I think the live selling feature is, you know, honestly the fastest way to sell. But then now, I mean, we do see static sales occasionally. I think the more people that are hitting the marketplace, more people are learning about it. Kind of the rising tide rises all ships. I think that'll trickle down into the static. Kristen says he's been on since '97. '95 was when eBay started. So only a 27-year head start. Yes. LaDonna, I will make a mention of that as well. Now look, with district, now this is one thing you could do. If you were interested in a different shipping capacity, I know there are places where you can buy that that envelope. Um, you can do custom shipping with those guys. I know it does say enter a tracking situation, but I think you can still get a tracking number on some of that through different sites. One of my buddies uses, I forgot what he told me. He told me the name at one point, and I can't remember what that is. Because he was shipping small flat items, and I want to say he was shipping it for like $1 or something.
Hmm.
I'll find out. Yeah, I have to find out from him. It was something that was like small. It was envelopes, but what do they call it? They call it something. It's something about not bending, right? Machinable, is that what it's called? Machinable or something like that? Machinable parcel.
What? Gizmo. All right. You act like you get no loving during the day. I'm trying to work. He gets lonely. He gets so lonely. Oh, I know,
Yeah, I'm
right?
trying to
He gets
machinable.
so lonely. You wanna go outside? Go see if it's snowing? Let's go see if it's snowing. Come on. Oh, don't take him outside. Watch it here. All right. Offer $25 for what? Those shoes. Man, I've had them for a while. I might let these go. You know what? Let's just let them go. Right?
There you go.
Let it go. Let it go. You want the Timberland work shoes, steel toe work shoes for women's? You got it.
I don't know. I'll have to text him, see if he can tell me. Yeah, he uses it because he sells on Amazon and eBay, but he uses some kind of thing. It's not pirate ship; it's something else. But they have that machinable parcel, like the small flat items you can sell.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was ephemera, it's a better rate than going to the post office. Oh man. Watch your ear. That's what your brother said.
I know, right?
Thoughts on cross posing your clothing to threads, like Dibdit threads? I don't know. We're doing a show on there on the 20th, right? Ain't that the date that Kevin?
I think, yeah, the 20th.
Yeah, for threads.
Nice.
Whoa.
Whoa, Steve. Oh, that was weird.
And I clicked that studio button by accident. I was trying to click across. Did Tim leave? Yes, sir. I'll remove him from the scene. Just remember to hit the like button. Gotcha. Oh man.
You never know. You might be seeing some live shows with some crochet items
Yeah,
coming live for you in Texas.
that would be crazy.
All right, the collab post is up. Love it. Love it. All right, Kristen. Get ready for the job. Know how it is.
Oh, he's back.
I missed the whole district conversation. Oh.
Yeah. Basically, what I was telling him is, if you're going to live sell, you got to buy cheap enough to where you can, you know, take some
Yeah,
lumps.
good. I mean, that's the obvious thing, but it's not everything. I
And
mean,
you
you
got to
saw
love
Dave
your
just
stuff.
sell that putter, right?
Yeah.
The thing is you have to the things that the things that are like medium range items you have to get cheap. You can sell good stuff live selling and get good money.
You're not going to get top dollar on every item. If you're okay with that, then you're good. Static selling is going to take longer to get there. That's the other thing I said.
Yeah.
Is he still there? Dude, I've been meaning to list these for a minute and I hadn't. Remember how quickly I sold those other skates?
Oh yeah.
These don't have shoelaces, but it should be all right. I might have some shoelaces now that I think about it. Put a little magic juice on
Little magic juice.
Oh.
them. A little lotion de leather. Can't they go in the house? Fast nickel ever slow down? Yeah, I mean if you can continue to get stuff, I mean it's definitely an option.
Oh yeah.
And I think getting through the hump, like it's like a lot of stuff, right? Consistency does eventually pay off. Like
Absolutely.
once you create an audience, you do right by the audience. Then I mean, it's hard to compare to someone like Dave. I know he's done that video and all that. Because bottom line is, Dave's got a huge audience, like built in. So, but there's other guys that don't have much social media presence that just have ground on it and they do good. So,
Here's what I'll say about the platforms. The platforms are built differently than the other site, like Whatnot, because your audience, the audience is curated around that district. Okay, so if you go into like DibDit, that's almost 9,000 people that are a part of just that district. Or in comments, there's almost 5,000 people just signed up on comments. So you're tapping into that market when you go live. Now, we haven't gotten to and I don't know if it's going to get there. We'll see. But we haven't gotten really to. There's 8 shows running at one time type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of it reminds me of the days of Whatnot where you have that captive audience if you can keep it and draw it. Like I see people, just random people got 35 people in their live.
Yeah.
Yep.
DibDit just hit number 3 marketplace on all of district, I think.
You would never get that on Whatnot. That show
No.
would have 5 people in it.
If you're lucky.
Exactly. So,
And the best part about it is when Cernoch's saying curated also, that's such an important word because it's like, yeah, you can go live and sell in a category on Whatnot, right? But it's like when you're going live on DibDit or Shop Commons or any of these other marketplaces, even Knickknacks, stuff like that, the people that are in that audience are specifically there to buy those items that fall in that niche. So, like when Cernoch's saying the curated aspect of it is so important because your audience is there to buy what you're selling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, there is that level of that on Whatnot, but it's not as niche down. I think is that a good way of describing it?
yeah, I think it's that, and just be straight up honest. Like Whatnot has certain shows that they're gonna push way harder than average Joe. We all know that. Like in the card show, they've got their list of this is our top 10 guys. We're gonna push their shows out ahead of everybody else. Whereas in the way district is set up right now, like it's even playing field. Like if you're, it's even playing field.
Yeah. So this is a good question here. It says, but how many of those people are actually buyers? I'm sure a lot of them have just seen Kevin pushing it and went and signed up, but never revisited the platform. He's done a great job advertising.
well,
This is the same. This is the same thing on any platform. How many followers do I have on Poshmark? 150,000. How many of those followers actually buy from me? On eBay, you have followers. They might not all be buying from you. Same Whatnot, I have 7,000 followers. If I go live on Whatnot, I have 30 people in my auction if I'm lucky, right? So it's like that's going to be a thing no matter where you're selling. As long as there's a good enough percentage of people that are buying, that's what really matters. It's not necessarily so like if you have 35 people in your live buying, that's a good thing, Like it does even if you have 9,000, 20,000, 30,000, 200, doesn't matter. All that matters is the amount of people that are in your live. And, maybe one of those 9,000 people that are members of DibDit, they're waiting for that one item that they really like. And then maybe they buy that item. They're not always going to be constantly shopping because DibDit specifically, and One Stop Shop, they're marketed towards buyers, collectors, or people who need an item or want an item. Whereas like Shop Commons is directed to resellers. So there's a big difference there. Like, so people aren't always going to just be buying unless they're hoarders. But like outside of that, it's more so about the item than it is the marketplace. If that makes sense.
I've always heard it said, especially if you're talking auctions, if you got two people, you can have an auction if they both want the same item. Like, I mean, that drives the market on some of that stuff. If we get, I mean, Ladonna says all you need is one buyer, and that's true. But like I said, if you're running live shows, it's different than running static for sure. Like you do, we're always trying to think about how to make that better for everybody. I mean, obviously you want to. Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
I got sold three items on the bay this morning so far.
nice.
Good little start to the day.
Let me see.
What's up, Glenn? How you doing, bud?
Now, I will say the guys like with Dave, Kevin, these guys carry, and us to a degree. I've seen a meme recently where people still talk pyramid scheme, and I weren't sure whether the guy was joking or serious. I don't know who it is, but anyway,
Who sent you that?
there's a thing called reseller memes. I was going to tell you about it, but not live.
Oh, I'm on there.
Yeah, I just saw it.
They have no traction, so it doesn't really matter. But I thought it was pretty funny.
I think it's probably somebody we know. I just don't know who.
Did you send him the link?
I'm trying.
Eric? Okay.
Yeah, I'm working it right now. I sent it on Insta, Kevin.
Yeah, I might be able to send it from my comp.
Hey, Swamp Picker. Good to see you. 540 foots, but if you advertise and pre-list your sale, it should not be a blind sale. eBay is like going to a department store or a mall. Live selling is like going to a thrift store. You just never know what you'll get. Yeah, it's true. With my auction, you don't know what you get because I just don't. I just don't. It says don't let Kevin out.
I'll tell you what.
I'm doing a job pre-selling, pre-listing.
Those jeans from Kendrick Lamar's performance at halftime are creating quite the stir.
Bell bottoms coming back everywhere.
There might be something to keep your eye out on if you have any of those like interesting cut jeans. Those are very like early 2000s cut.
Also, what shoes was he wearing?
It was hard for me to tell because he had those jeans over them.
He was wearing the 96 Dions. The
Was
ones
he
that,
really?
yeah, the ones I've always wanted, bro.
Oh, those are so sick.
I can't.
I was in an all-out battle on the internet, Twitter.
Bro, you were in Dave's video. you were going in on folks on Dave's video.
I'm not normally like that, right? Like I'm really not. But like there's something about it that resonates with me, right?
Yeah.
Because like I'm very different. And it bothers me when people try to judge somebody for doing something outside the box and doing something different. That's like I had no intention to go and comment on Dave's video in any shape or form, but like I don't know. I felt like it just hit me a certain way where I was like, I had to defend the actions of somebody who wanted to do something different. It was thinking outside the box. Like he shouldn't be judged for that, you know?
Hey,
So
Kevin.
yeah. Hey Kevin.
I just I had to. I got an echo. This isn't good.
Hold
Am I
on.
screwing it up?
You're good on our end, so we don't hear.
It's just that listen thing. There's a button, but it's probably not on your phone.
Yeah.
Listen off stage feed. That's this new thing we're doing.
Well, I can handle it. Although I hear my voice, it's weird. At any rate, I dropped off my daughter this morning for gymnastics, and I'm sitting in the snow because I don't want to drive all the way home. So I thought this was a great conversation. I just wanted to be a part of it.
There you
Well,
go.
add your take to it. What do you?
Well,
What
I
do
got
you
to look
think?
at the chats here a little bit. Oh
So
my goodness, Kent's in here
the
to use his
original
trouble.
question was, what's the thoughts on district for reselling? That was the
Yeah,
original.
I'm actually gonna do a video surprise,
Honest
and
thoughts district for reselling is the original question.
I would just say it really isn't for everybody, but it could be if you're niched down and you're really good. And then there's a whole bunch of people that it really is for. And it's people that have constant resources that can source like crazy, that can source cheap, that can afford to sell at smaller large margins. So but then there's other people like Tim's in an area where he can't source like crazy. He just can't. But he's smart in different categories and he's niched down and that makes it work for him. So he may not be able to do a ton of shop commons over time, although you could for a while because you were clearing out. But you could do cards for like crazy and glass to some degree. But these people in Florida, oh my gosh, when I go down there, I can't even tell you, y'all. It's crazy. Like to watch Dave go around and buy this stuff and then to know that he could go out the next day and load the truck up again, it's just, it blows my mind compared to here. So for him, I have no doubt it's the right choice.
Yeah, for sure.
And
And I think with kind of like even the different districts that everyone's created, you can find a niche somewhere to be like, all right, this is the spot right here. You know?
yes, although I wouldn't put that out there quite like that. And you guys know this. It's not easy to build these. I can't tell you how many people I know that have started them that they don't even appear on the list of district shops, marketplaces. They're not even in the top 100, right? And you don't even show till like 97. They start it and they fail. They start it and they fail. It's way harder than you think to start your own marketplace. Way harder.
Oh
And
yeah.
bringing buyers is the key. And it's tough for resellers to bring buyers unless you're kind of going outside the box and your audience is much bigger than the buyer base
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
or
that's the
seller
one
base.
thing
Sorry.
is that I think that there's a lot of people who probably, you know, are the ones that, were throwing shade at Dave, right? A lot of that is because they're only eBay sellers, right? They don't know any different. So like for them, it's almost like a culture shock, right? And the difference is that like for me, I've always been the type of reseller where it's like I don't never want to have to rely on eBay to sell my items for me. So like that's why I think that social media is such an important aspect of reselling of any business because I look at reselling as a business because I do this full time. So it's like I can't rely just on listing an item and hoping it sells, right? Like it's on me to promote that item however I can, whether it's on eBay, Macari, one of the district marketplaces. Even before I was relying on trying to get buyers into a district marketplace, I was relying on me pushing my items out to the public, even on eBay because that's how you kind of have to do it if you want to sell stuff fast, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree to some degree. There's still always going to be a place for just plain static selling, anonymous selling without pushing, and that's going to
For
be
sure.
eBay, right?
Yeah.
It's just you want to tweak it and get your margins up a little, 20, maybe, or not margins, but your sales up maybe 10% by doing what you're talking about. And you want to get the velocity of your sales up. And so push this stuff, right? But it's always a time trade. And there's a lot of people who do not want to do that aspect of it. And I think they'll still find success, but they're not going to find success in live selling, I don't think. And people that thrift at thrift stores, playing retail thrift store prices, if you will, they're not going to be the people who are going to succeed on these places. They're the
No.
storage auction people, the people that live in crazy sourcing areas, the people that buy bulk from wholesalers. Those are the people who can really make this thing work. But
For sure.
let me say this. Sorry. There are some circumstances where it would work for the typical thrifter and stuff if they're deciding to clear out or stop selling this item or this niche and they want to clean out. For the people who want to quit, if you want to quit eBay, you're going to be quitting for months and months and months doing discounts. If you want to quit and you go on and do what Dave's doing right now, not that Dave's quitting, you could sell all that stuff quick. I've seen people list in Commons their entire inventory, just like, hey, here you go, I'm done. So there's different avenues to make it work.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. And then even like with me, like doing different, like doing flea markets and stuff like that. I'm buying for flea markets. I'm buying for district. I'm buying for eBay. I'm buying,
You're hitting every angle.
It's good to have a spot like that, where you can, where I can buy like that for these different places. Because I just bought look at this. I bought an entire box of all these like wood crafts at like these just little wooden decorations, Merry Christmas, it's got other stuff on it, $5 for the entire box.
Dirt cheap. Yeah.
Now what this is going to do is I'm going to take this to the flea market, throw all this on the table, on my dollar table, and be like, these are $1 each. Just bring up how many you got. I'll do it for $5, and and so that's kind of how I look at it too, where it's like, okay, flea market's it's open right now, but it's been cold. I'm like, I'm not going out there when it's cold, but when it starts reopening, I want to hit it back up and be like, hey, here you go. Maybe I won't sell clothes out there at the flea market. Maybe I'll just sell this stuff and do clothing on the Commons district. So
well, you kind of inspired me, Cernoch, a little bit. And I have Commons, and you still put this thought in my head. I was out at a sale. I was coming back from the Browns flea market down in Florida. It was like 2 p.m, and I ran into like 4 sales. I'm like, this is crazy. There'd be like nothing up here. Anyway, there was a guy who was like the third day of a sale, and you go up there and they're clearly got to have everything out. This is the end of the end. And he's like, fill a bag, $5. And I saw a tub full of ties, just a whole tub. I don't know how big, but it was a big one. And I'm like, I don't think I can fit all those ties in a bag. He's like, just take the whole tub. I'm like, can I have the tub? I saw a Beatles tie on the top, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I can sell that Beatles tie for $12, $14, right? And the rest just went, I took 3 lots. I've sold one on Commons already for $17. And you inspired that because you were selling just ties without even showing them. Somebody out there can do something with those ties. I don't know who or what or how, but I'm like, shoot, I'm going to make $40, $50 in 3 sales, and they'll be like that. And I only have to list one item. So it's worth it. Where's Leroy?
He's still in Philly, I think.
He's getting ready to hawk Eagles stuff at the parade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's been
bet.
up there for 2 weeks, man, selling Eagle stuff.
Yeah, Keith has a show on Wednesday on Bibdit, but I don't think he's going to make it. The parade, it's going to take priority. See, he's the kind of guy. I mean, have you seen his warehouse? He
Yeah. Oh
had.
yeah.
I'm just like, holy moly! He doesn't care. He buys in bulk,
It's
massive
Paul's old
amounts.
warehouse. Paul's old warehouse is where he's at.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
kind of
why the
crazy.
internet sucks. So, you know, there's Keith is just a perfect example of it. He does have social media and whatever, and he's drawn people into Dibdit. But the big criticism about Whatnot from a lot of resellers was that it's only for, Harry Tornado and social media. And I've never said that wasn't totally incorrect. It isn't, but they certainly have an advantage. When you guys were talking about Whatnot pushing certain shows, I can tell you 100% factually, it is a huge deal. They pushed my shows.
Mhm.
They paid me to do this. I could have made more money doing Whatnot and get money on the back end and doing ads and whatever, but I'd like this so much more. There's nothing that gives me more excitement than to see somebody like Second Love, who doesn't have any social media, but she's a perfect fit, massive inventory coming in, and she's a star on Dibdit. And we gave her the initial audience, and you still have to bring either good stuff, entertainment, something to make it work. And she's just one example, but there's dozens of people like that.
Yeah, LaDonna said you need personality for live selling, warning people are not
It
capturing
helps.
audience. But it does help. I mean, I remember, and I'm not going to say anybody's name, but I remember somebody on Whatnot a while back that honestly didn't have much personality, but they sold the mess out of stuff on there.
You talking
And
about me?
no, it was just they had good items, and people wanted good items, and that's what. So like there is, I mean, obviously having a personality, really probably being more comfortable interfacing with the program
Yeah.
once you have some, you learn about a flow. Like it's one of those things you kind of gotta.
That's part of the other thing I love so much about it is when somebody goes live, there's so many people who never do this because they're afraid of that first time going live. And I look out for those people and I get in the back end of it and I do the voice of God thing and I'll help them with the tips that make it successful. A lot of people bring their worst stuff first, for instance, and that's probably the worst thing you can do. Maybe not bring your fire, but bring decent stuff at the very beginning and get that initial buy by two
Yeah.
or three different buyers, because now they all have that progressive cheap shipping,
Hmm.
and then you can start selling. But so many people will put out their worst stuff first and they lose everybody immediately and get no viewers, no buyers. So there's different little things like that, and setting up the progressive shipping, that's the biggest thing for me. Is, man, I can run 3 shows and ship once. You can't
Yeah.
do that on Whatnot. It's the biggest thing. It's the labor, because I don't do live selling, right? I just sell it. I didn't do the prep and I didn't do the shipping because I focus on eBay. But now I don't have to do the prep. It's just item one, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. It is
Hmm.
just a huge advantage because we used to spend hours setting up for a show on Whatnot, pre-listing everything, and I was paying somebody to do that, and then I'd pay them to ship it, and my margins were like 20, 25%. But now they're up to like 35% because I don't have to pay for the pre-labor, and you can kind of condense all your shipping into one day and put 5 items, 8 items in a box. Way cheaper for the buyer, way cheaper for me.
That's a good point too, LaDonna. I mean, the one thing I will say that, and honestly, we're just kind of figuring this out because it's a capability to be able to do a show with somebody else to where you're not alone. Like that is a huge upside to selling on through the district app or regardless what one you go into, because now you can link with somebody else. Like me and Cernoch ran the show last Friday night together, and it
Mhm.
worked way better. Like to bounce off each other throughout the show. So
And if you have low personality, which I mean, let's face it, I do compared to Dave's nonsense that he does. Going with somebody that a little bit more up tempo, a little bit, you take somebody and throw them in there with Tim on a live sale. It's like, okay, this is entertaining now. And Cernoch gets when he gets fired up about stuff and he gets going, everybody gets excited about it. So, you know, you could still sell. Maybe find a partner to sell with.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing too. I mean, why not? Why not
that's
try it?
right. Donna said that she's pairing with somebody to start to break the ice, so to speak. Her show is going to be called the Hot Mess Express.
One thing I'm seeing, especially on Dibdit, there's a lot of new people coming in trying to sell. And right now, the balance is pretty good where we've brought enough buyers that it's meeting this influx of sellers. But if we don't get on the ball and bring in more and more buyers, we're not
Yeah,
going to keep up with the selling pace. So that's my big focus, which means that and people don't see it if they watch the Flipper channel, Picker channel, but I'm creating short content and putting it out on Garage Sale Nation, on Facebook, different places, Instagram, and trying to draw in the non-reseller crowd. And it's not marketed. The social media is not marketed to the resellers like it is on the Flipper channel. And Dave has a huge advantage with his cooking channel. Is he was able to move a lot of people to his cooking channel. None of them are resellers. And then he was able to slowly, through the giveaway thing we did the other day, Eric, we got some of those people who are
hmm
buyers. If they're buying cooking stuff, why wouldn't they buy whatever? Clubs,
yeah,
toys, clothing, whatever. And you just get 10 or 12 more of those a week that are buyers only. You get into these auctions now and I see names I've never seen before, and you get 3 buyers in an auction and you're good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. I think that's a good point too, Keith, where you're saying that, especially for new sellers, you can get more comfortable because you can have a conversation. You're not just talking to a camera by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good point. Hey, Leroy's in the building.
Leroy. I
Big
mentioned you on
Philly-
my
I bet you
Flipper
are a
video.
Philly fan about right now, buddy. Like, I'm sure you. How did you guys do up there? I'm sure you did well. Are you still there? That's the big question.
Yeah, Joe Deals. I know some people who have started marketplaces who are, I don't know how to say this. Guerrilla marketing, I guess would be a good way to say it. It's not really my style to co opt somebody else's place for folks, but if you can make a partnership and it's agreed upon, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Can't,
I tried that with a couple of hat markets, and I just basically told them like, would it be okay if I sold my hat through this platform that I use in their marketplace? That's kind of what it, because they're not making anything off of Facebook Marketplace. Like if you were to sell it through them, like they're just basically a place to collect that stuff or a place where people are going to. They said they didn't really care. One group did. The other group said that they'd prefer not to go through. Like they basically want you to PayPal people or whatever.
Yeah. Not go through a third party.
Yeah.
what's that worth to not have to do that rigmarole and that risk? Is it
Well,
worth,
PayPal,
the
man, I can tell you
fees?
this: I've got ripped off through PayPal, straight
Yeah.
up, like $100. I bought a massive hat lot off a guy on Facebook through PayPal and got taken. Like an idiot back then, I didn't know about the friends and family has no recourse. So
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's what you get for trying to avoid taxes,
yeah,
cheaters.
yep. Well, I was buying, so I wouldn't have been paying taxes, but
I know.
yeah,
They probably wanted you to do it that way, right?
yeah,
Look, a lot of I don't view for all the eBay sellers because I am and I always will be. I don't view this live selling as a threat to eBay selling in any way. I think that the live selling is a bigger threat to people that run auction houses, or not even people that source at them. Like, when is it that these auction houses are going to realize I don't have to go through all this rigmarole? I can just go on and sell this stuff on one of these
So
live platforms super fast. Or storage units. Why wouldn't a storage unit itself do this? Right? If you're a big enough one that has enough turnover of stuff, you just
yeah,
hire somebody and split the money with them or whatever. There's so many different
that's
applications to this
actually an
live selling that
interesting
people aren't seeing.
dynamic. I mean, I would be curious if anybody would do like something like that. Like just go. I mean, like think of the not just from a perspective of being able to go into a place like that and say, "Hey, man, say you're living in an area, okay, just like Tim. I mean, he's not in here, so I'll just use him as an example, right? Tim living in the area he is having a hard time sourcing, right? Imagine if he went down to, because more than likely there's probably pretty high turnover in some of the storage units in his area, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you went down there and say, "Hey, I'll come in once a week and run an auction." But
Well, I think of these thrift stores. There's one private thrift store in Lynchburg that has grown pretty big, and they have a different mission and stuff. They're raising money, but I'm thinking there's no way they can process all this stuff. They're not selling it all. They don't have a bins that they can get rid of stuff to. I really think that a lot of these thrift stores, which is bad for thrifters, would do great on these platforms and just sell directly to the reseller. Like
yeah,
in Commons, they could go and they get a lot of
Mm-hmm.
X come in the door. Shoot,
I mean,
they
Goodwill's
could go live
essentially
and sell
doing it
that in
on their
5
own
minutes.
platform anyway. Yeah,
Just got to hire the right person to ship it. So,
yep, that's the big thing. Leroy says he's still in Philly. Going to do more chatting. I imagine you are, man. I bet if y'all stay through the parade, you probably sell merch like crazy over there.
Oh yeah, right.
Dude, Dave's
Kent, you
still
don't
alive.
like Beanie Babies, dude? Come on, you gotta start selling Beanie Babies.
Dude, can't. It's because he collects them. That's why he don't want to sell them.
I know he keeps on making me. Like, he's like, whenever you find them, just ship them to me. And dude,
Yeah.
I trash bag after trash bag, I just send them.
Keith's gonna do the show. God, Keith, I could have made so much money off you the other day. I was trying to let other people have some good stuff. Keith's not afraid to sell. You got so much, you're never gonna list that. You're gonna be dead before that stuff's listed.
Right. He could probably wallpaper a house with his pennants he's got. And it's
All right. I know.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He's got good
I'm,
stuff.
I can
I'm
tell
curious
you
to
what
see what he
not
sells out
people.
of that he bought from me the other day, that Carolina photos and stuff. I'm curious to see what happens to that.
You get to the right show or something, maybe national even.
Yeah.
You could sell that stuff to somebody. There are whatnot sellers that are sourcing commons now, which is cool. But at the same time, man, if somebody lists something good, it's so gone so fast. Except for Cernochs boots the other day, they weren't gone. And I don't know how to solve it because when you look on there, it's like, eh. But if you keep track of it, the new things listed, you can get some good stuff. I don't have a solution to make it look better when people go there, but it's working. We sold a bunch yesterday. Static sales, big lots. And I owe a lot to Cernoch for getting over there and doing that and doing
What?
those lives. It was tough early with some of the lives. It's getting better. That buyer base is getting a little
On
better on
comments?
comments, yeah.
Oh, no, it's good. I mean, it's,
And a lot of
doing
people in this chat, I owe some thanks because you guys were some of the first buyers over there. So thank you.
yeah. But even with the common stuff, I there was a bunch of people that I didn't even notice that was buying from me. So it was good. It was you know,
These
I mean,
cross
like,
ratings and these partnerships with all these different things has really helped to move. Dibdit's the big driver and starting to get these niches. You guys hit the nail on the head earlier. it may not look like a lot of buyers, but they're the right buyers, and that's the key.
Oh yeah, that should make my show for Friday night then.
Yeah, that's
I was
crazy.
going to do one at noon today, but obviously I didn't. The roads are a little rough, so
Yeah,
I
y'all
decided
are
to
y'all
stay
getting
in
snow
town.
already? Because
Yeah, we got about 4 inches. It stopped snowing. It's raining a little bit, or ice, or something.
Oh, see, we haven't
And
gotten it yet.
we had one buyer in Dibdit Cards buy 3 static listings this morning.
Yeah, I saw that, and there's somewhere else too. Somebody bought something in one of the other ones, but static sales aren't going to be amazing, just to be honest for everybody, but they're slowly getting better. I think it'll be like Whatnot, right? With those marketplace sales that are like,
Yeah,
they come in here and there.
I think what the important thing is I think that it's important for live sellers. Like if I'm a live seller on any of the Dibdits, Shop Commons, One Stop Shop, I'm going to always make sure that I upload my buy it nows into my live streams because I think a lot of times people forget to do that.
Yeah.
And while somebody may not want to buy something you're running on the stage, it's a perfect opportunity to be like, hey, because you have to buy something $10 or more to use your code. Say somebody's in the auction and they don't necessarily see something that they want, they can browse your buy it nows while still being in the auction and use your discount code and get $5 off on a $10 item.
I don't know if you know this, Tim, but in the live auction, if they go to their little wallet and put
They
the
can
code
add it
in,
there for a live item.
but it doesn't have to be $10. It
Oh, really? I
deducts
did
it
not know
from it.
that.
Mm-hmm. So it could be $1 item, and it takes it out of shipping too. So if you paid $5 shipping and $1, it'll take $6 out, and they'll still have four. Or no, it'll take $5 out, and they owe $1 if they have that $5 for the first purchase.
Yeah.
But that's only in the live. If it's a static listing, they have to. It's got to be $10 or more.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I've always found that in live selling, it's important to have buy it nows too. It just kind of gives people an opportunity to shop while shopping, you know?
But Donna, there is a way to cross list using a CSV file. You have to email it to Ivan. It's kind of a pain, but
I don't suggest it.
yeah, it takes a lot. It's almost like doing it all over again.
Because the velocity of the static sales at this point to me is not worth the effort. Now, Tim might disagree, but to me, it's not worth the effort. What I like to do is find a cool,
No,
unique item.
I've never done it either.
Yeah,
Are you a Decepticon now?
I do have a bin in my shed, in my combo cabin, that is for all district items now.
Yeah.
Where I don't cross it; they don't go on eBay, and I know that's different than most people would do, but that's how I'm doing the static sales on district. I'm not doing tons. I'm selectively picking them and increasing them over time. Although I will say that polish and brush marketplace for just starting, the percentage of static sales is higher than any marketplace we have except for commons. Women, man, my wife's on there. She's like scrolling through stuff. She's like, I use that. I use that. It's an experiential shopping process in a live marketplace, which is not what you do on eBay, right? You look up the exact item that you're trying to find. When you're in polish and brush, there's nothing but beauty, cosmetics, and whatever, and they're window shopping.
It's like a
It's
virtual
really cool.
catalog.
Yeah. If you can't tell, I like district. I wish I could be an investor, but they won't let me.
Just remember when you go look at the
Who brought
comments
it? Yes.
section.
Who told me about it?
Yeah, that and the comments section in the video when you asked what was going to be the big thing in 2025.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I laid it out for everybody. I said district is it.
Well, I have
Here
to
we
owe
are,
it
ladies and gentlemen.
to you guys because I actually had an email from District forever ago, and it was just one that I dismissed. I was like, I got too much going on. I'm not going to do this. And when I saw smart people start doing it, I just wasn't going to do it by myself. There's,
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
crazy
tough.
lamp lady. I'm not, these, and there's a whole lot of work that you
Oh
put
yeah.
into it, and you got to put in tons of work before you see a dime out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I was going to do it, I mean, look what's happened here. I was really the main driver of this thing. And we got it just to the level where it would work for somebody like Dave. And then Dave put this thing over the top. And Carrie's playing a huge role in this thing too now. And now we've partnered with you guys. Except for Cernoch. I'm not a partner with Cernoch yet. We got to figure something out, brother.
I'll tell you too, is Ivan having Ivan has been a huge help too, because that sort of connection that you have with the people at district, like through what Ivan does, you're not going to get that anywhere else in any selling platform, marketplace, anything like that. And like, to me, as somebody who's going to invest a lot of time, because that's what it takes to do all this stuff, is a lot of time. Like, you have to have that sort of business relationship with somebody that is like Ivan, who you can trust, who's a good person, who's quick and loves hearing new ideas and feedback and like stuff like that. Like, you just don't get that. Like, it's something that's unique and special to what we're all doing right now.
And you certainly didn't have that on Whatnot. I
No,
did,
no.
right? And if
Even
you're
when it
trying to
was in the
build something,
beginning, when like you had like your rep, like when Cernoch and I were selling vintage
they're like
clothing, and we were the
14.
only people live at that time in the category, and like it's just crazy. So yeah, you can't get that anywhere.
Yeah, my old rep on Whatnot just told me he quit. I'm like, dude, this guy, like, you remember him, don't you, Eric? You saw him at
I met
the,
him.
like, man. And they're trying. I don't know. I don't want to get off about it, but
I could
it's
say
nice
some
to work
things
with
about some
somebody who knows
whatnot
what they're
reps,
doing.
but I'm not going to either.
Hmm.
I just, let's just say when we were all starting on whatnot, most of us knew far more about the app than the people who are our reps. Let's just say
Yeah.
that.
Well, you guys did it in the Wild West, man. You
Yeah,
guys were on there. I remember that was one of the funnest times ever. That first Whatnot I did with you guys all up here. We had a good time that day.
Oh yeah.
yeah, we cranked that one out for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a lot of issues over there.
Yeah, but they definitely revolutionized the space, and I think district's taking it to a new level. There's people. Keith does this. If Keith's still in here, anybody who has a social media content at all can stream it to 6 different places and bring their own audiences over, and everybody gets to share that audience after the fact. It's kind of cool.
I'm running to the post office, guys and gals.
All right.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I will I will probably jump back on through my phone after the post office, because there's a thrift store right next to this local post office that I'm going to today.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
still here. Love the multi-cat size option. Yeah, I think that. I mean, the other side of with doing district is having more control yourself. Like if you're in the marketplace, like any of the marketplaces that we mentioned, that there are people that are actual people that you can talk to about I having a problem here, like and you get some support both from Ivan, even within the like he's told me multiple times, shake your phone, screenshot, send it to me. Like yesterday, we sent a support ticket up and it was done like within an hour. It was taking care of whatever it needed to get done.
Well, and I don't know if what you dealt with on One Stop Shop, but I get messages. I don't want to be the arbiter between buyers and sellers, and district usually handles that. But when they
Yeah,
get an odd case, they consult with, well, I'd like to say they consult with me, Dave, and Carrie, but they don't even try to consult. They just call me.
right.
And, you know, eBay's part of eBay's fault is, man, they make bad decisions sometimes. You're never going to make everybody happy, but something they come to me, they're like, we don't know what to do on this one. This is a buyer who buys a lot, but this claim just isn't really good. How do you want to handle this? And so it doesn't happen very much, though. But I appreciate them contacting me with stuff like that. And sometimes I can send a message to both the buyer and the seller in the situation and kind
Mm-hmm.
of arbitrate it a little bit, mitigate it, but which I don't want to do because it takes up time as this thing grows. But at least it's a person, right? Not
Yeah,
some arbitrary thing on eBay that screws over the buyer half the time.
yeah. I think that makes a huge difference when you're able to just know what's going on. For one, for two,
And
you can.
you know these buyers, and so if it's the same person having the same issues over and over again, the problem is the buyer. And sometimes you just we've got rid of two or three because it's like, dude, you bought it on a live auction, and he's like, well, I had to wash it or whatever. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
get out of here. If they were claiming it was beautiful and clean when they're holding it up and new with tags and it doesn't have it, that's a different story.
right.
But you're buying a lot of clothing or something, like, get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I have told people like make sure you disclose as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like I
Yeah.
mean, disclose as much as possible when you're showing items. Like I was watching a show last night, and there was at one point a guy was like, "Yeah, this is in perfect condition." And then he held the hat up, and I was like, "Except for it needs cleaning because the sweatband is like burnt orange." But yeah,
I don't disagree, Ken. I don't disagree at all. I'm not even being critical of eBay. Let's just looking at the problems that do come up in a small marketplace like we have over there. Times that times whatever you would want to automate everything, and there'd be
yeah, there's no
casualties
way they
on
could get
both
this
sides.
thing.
I don't disagree with that, but at the same time, because my name's on this, it's nice that you get a message and have some say so. Kid. The other thing is the shipping. I love control. I love to pinch pennies if you haven't figured it out. It's like I love to save 76 cents on shipping, and you have that control over here on District.
Man, hey, they're not. Are you gonna have
Yo.
to go to, Are you gonna have to go to Louisiana? You see that? Oh my gosh.
Oops. Well,
Uh,
we're gonna get Kent live selling soon. So
But
I
Kent,
know, man. I keep waiting.
every company was small at some point.
we're
I
gonna
mean,
we're
Whatnot was just a few years ago. eBay was, and I'm not saying this thing's going to turn into eBay, but man, it's like entertainment now. There are so many niches in entertainment and so many options that you can find your niche, even if it's inside of somebody else's community that they built, and be successful for you.
I know. I've been trying to get Kent to come on.
I don't think it's happening.
We might have to make a little Louisiana
Has anybody ever seen Kent? Have you met him,
on the phone.
Cernoch?
I've seen him, but I haven't met him. No.
I just imagine what Kent looks like. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta see Kent sometime. He's
No,
6
yeah,
foot. Yeah, I hear you.
he's gonna come on with one of them like black masks
Yeah, what is that?
with the voice changer, like
Hey, yeah, it come on like Squid Games.
right? Yes, that's how it's gonna look. It'll
Or the
definitely.
Illuminati mask. The Illuminati mask,
Yeah, yeah.
like the reseller meme guy.
Co-Commonwealth. That's right. Amateur reseller. I tried to use Code Commonwealth as a coffee cup this morning. They looked at me like I was crazy.
Right. They've updated my app on Photoroom again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Anything changed?
I don't know. Maybe I just hadn't looked at it lately.
Glenn, is that where you're at, Kent? I didn't know Kent was down there.
Yeah, he's Louisiana.
I
Him
did
and
not
Glenn.
know that.
Glenn's never seen him. He lives down the road.
Louisiana. My
Where's
grandmother was from what, Monroe?
we go
I think.
kidnapped?
They're not like a we are anonymous. Oh man.
That's funny.
Or nice.
So did the kids have school today, Kevin?
Kids are homeschooled.
Oh, that's. What is
My
it?
daughter.
Did they shut down the schools out there?
Oh yeah. My daughter had. Well, she normally has gymnastics at night, but it's supposed to get icy tonight instead of the snow. So they had practice. They didn't have school, all the other kids, so they had practice this morning, which is dumb, but they need it, so whatever. Got me out of the house.
Nice. Yeah, they have
Yes.
they have a 3 hour early dismissal today. So after the show, I've got to go run and get the kids.
Oh, because it was coming through later. See, it snowed all
Yeah,
night for us.
here it's supposed to hit us at 2 o'clock and dump about 4 to 5 inches. So it's like, yay!
Yeah, it's just
So
bouncing off my car now.
we'll
I
see
can
that.
hear it hitting their windshield.
Mm-hmm. I got some good news for the chat. My son, my 10-year-old, Thatcher, will be competing in the state science fair held on March 10th in Charleston, West Virginia. So he won first. He won first at regionals, and so now he's moving on to
And was it science? What was it?
science fair in physics. He did a. Here, let me see if I can bring it up. He won. We did a project with my photo app's not up. We won, or he won with he did a dart distance project, and he so he's won the school level, the county level, the region level, and now we're going to state. So I'll show you.
Man, my eBay's slow. One sale today. It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
That was a Miami Dolphins hat, though, Eric. Corduroy, $25 plus shipping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's because we started fresh. We started fresh after the weekend. Everybody's on the same playing field now.
Yep. Hope springs eternal.
Undefeated as of now.
The mailman's here.
I got 4% left on my phone, y'all, and then I'm gonna have to plug it in. Ooh, that'd be a nice sale.
So that's his project right there. It's called Nerf Going the Distance, and so we took like 25 different Nerf guns from his collection because we had a big birthday party, a Nerf gun birthday party. So we had all these guns, and we did an experiment where how far would the bullet shoot from a average, and so we did an average of 3 shots with each gun and each bullet, and then we put it all together, and then we charted it out, and he got came up with his observations, and he
I
loves
bet
this.
you enjoyed it as much as he did.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Well, the first time he did it by himself, he did the experiment by himself, and then he had his information. But I was like, oh, I was like, well, we gotta do the experiment over because we've got to get it documented better. And we got to take the average, and so I got to explain that all to him, and it made sense to him. So he's like, yeah. So we did it, we redid it together, and then we did the poster board design together and everything like that. So, but he's really into that, so he can, because a lot of times the presentation in front of the judges is worth as much as the board design and everything. So, he can go up there and talk about it, and the judges like that. So, yeah. So yeah, he
That's
won.
cool.
He won. Let's see if I got some other pictures. Boom. That's him acting surprised. There you go. Boom, boom. And then he even had like his little Nerf jacket on, and his glasses. And then, bam! There's the presentation.
I'm just surprised you got such a good-looking kid.
I know, right? Yeah, that's his first place medal. Boom, boom.
That hair.
I know, right?
Man.
He gets that hair from his mom. So there he goes. Bam. You got a ribbon and everything like that, and yeah, he was excited. So it was really good. So that's that we like I said, we'll be going to state in March. So yeah, Nerf gun party. Think about like just 20 kids running around, all with Nerf guns shooting at each other. Goodwill sponsor the project now. But yeah, so.
All right. Y'all, I'm going to have to go. This thing's going to die on me, but thanks
All right,
for letting me
Kevin.
butt in. Thanks for
Right.
putting up with me in the chat, y'all.
Trudge through the snow for us.
Bye.
Later. Fantastic.
Hey, how do I figure out the size of this skate? I can't find a tag anywhere.
Ooh.
Where would the tag be? It don't have an insole. I mean, it does, but it's not got anything on it. I see the hide tag, but it don't have a size on that either.
Yeah.
These skates are from 1914. That's what it says on the bottom.
Wait, 1914?
Yeah, they're straight wood wheels, bro.
Where do you see that at? 1914.
On the plate on the bottom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, August 15th, 1914.
That's insane. I don't know. What you could do is you could you could measure it. You could measure the size of the boot and then get a.
I'm sorry, that's the patent. Never mind, I see it.
Oh.
I just had to get the angle right. 7. Size 7. That's the patent.
Patent date.
Yeah. It was a little bit rusty spot right there.
They're probably from the 50s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of the ones I had were from the 50s. That one, remember that? I don't know. I sold one with like a cool box and everything. That one went for like $500-$600.
Yeah, I mean these have the real deal wheel, real deal Chicago skate.
Dude, I remember that. Dude, Ken sold one. and they broke. And this guy was crazy about it. It
Yeah.
was,
LaDonna says people would just display those. Kit said, not always.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He said he was injured, and God, that was a nightmare.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so no, note to self or note to the audience: if you sell like vintage stuff like that, just be like, have not tested, the durability. What was it? Because was it because the toe broke or something like that? I think like the front toe
The
broke or
break.
something. Yeah. Or something. I
Yes,
remember
put
that.
sold
Oh,
as is.
that's so funny. Yeah, because I was trying to. I was. He called me and like, what should I do? I'm like, what happened? He goes, they broke. I'm like, how do they break? And he showed me the pictures. I'm like, oh. I was like, I've sold so many of these and that never happened. He goes, well, the first one I sell, it happened to me.
Yeah. People are strange.
That's funny.
Oh,
Oh yeah, the boot separated from the wheels. So it's like, uh, oh. Hey Ladonna, I see you in the chat. Thank you for helping me with that. Thank you for helping me with that. What you call it? Uh, that bag, man. That. Let me show you.
Dooney. Dooney and Burke.
Yeah, the Dooney and Burke purse. Yeah, I mean it's nice and everything like that, but now the tag it did have, I removed it. So, but I mean, it was nice inside and everything like that, but it was missing that because I've seen them before, and that's why I asked LaDonna about it. How they have that one certain tag, and even like this shape and everything like that. Like I couldn't find like this exact shape and how it like clasp and open up like that online. So I asked her, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna flea market it." The only thing is, it's it's a good one. Then if it's not real, um,
Good fake.
it's a really good fake. Now looking at it more, I can see like in the inside, I can see more and more of why. So I understand now. But overall, whoever made it did a pretty. Yeah, it's a good fake. I will be selling it at the flea market. So I did get another purse. This one is not fake. This one came in. This is a little at the Kate Spade at my little spot. So I'll get that up soon. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it had like made in Ecuador on it or something like that. But yeah, thank you for your help on that. All right. Yeah, especially LaDonna. Yeah, you're right. Any more word on the close condition situation? I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt. I saw somebody said that they had pushed it back because they hadn't had all the coding hasn't been done to put it out. Like they pushed it back. That's what I heard. So like I said, Sue, the other day, it's like we'll just when it gets here, we'll just deal with it, trudge through it to get all together. We'll do it. Shocker. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Other than that, I'm trying to think about what I got. I didn't get much. I didn't get much yesterday. I went out a little bit yesterday, but might have something coming to Didbit Threads for y'all soon. Oh, no problem, Texas Bandit. I picked up 5 mountain shirts from from my honey hole. The theme is wolves. Look at this, wolf. Look at that. That one's pretty cool. This one's got the. They used to do it where it's like find all the wolves and stuff like that. But this one's kind of cool. The big heads, the wolves in the background. You got that one. This one's pretty cool. And this purple one's nice. What's this one say? Museum of the Cherokee Indian. Has that on the sleeve right there. This right here. So there's 5 of those. I was like, yeah, I'll take all those.
All right, I got something to share with you guys. I'll wait till he gets back. I should wait till Tim gets back, but I don't know if he'll come back. Let's see.
Look at that. Oh, found this piece, a little no-name piece. Put that on. I'm gonna wear this today.
All right, look, I meant to share this with you guys earlier, but I blanked on it. Not I didn't blank on it when it comes to my wife, but I blanked on it as far as sharing it with you guys. So today is our 30th anniversary.
Oh, fantastic!
So we got a little throwback, right? Way back in the day. I a little way back with time machine going on right there.
Right?
Yeah, in a blurry, you know.
Let's take you back 30 years, Eric. 30 wonderful years.
Yeah, 30 years, man. After reseller said, I just turned 30.
Love it.
Yeah. $30. So makes me feel less old. You're just 30 years old, bro. Like you're not even old.
You have your whole life in front of you. That's awesome.
There's still time to run. Nah. Run to where? Hmm. Besides running, ain't in my vocabulary anymore.
Oh, yeah, let me get this
The Wayback Time Machine.
right. I'm going to make my I'm gonna do my create my live stream for this Friday.
Mm.
Friday, 7 p.m. Wait, that's February 14th. That's Valentine's Day. Ah, we're running on Valentine's Day.
Kids are saying no cap. That's what Cernoch. See, I have a cap. He has no cap.
I have no cap. Yeah. Well, I do have my La Biche Inn hat right here.
Yeah, some of the things those kids say, I don't have a clue what they're talking about either. The skibbity doo or whatever they're talking about.
You've got the skibbity toilet riz, bro.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that stuff. Five listed, five cross listed. Time for the day job. Good job, Sue.
Heck yeah.
I've listed two thus far. I did list these skates for 130 or best offer. Of course, they will hit my sale. Looks like the last ones that sold this size were like 65 ish. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know that language they speak, bro.
You're like, no idea.
You ready
Here, let
for
me show.
this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ping.
Carriston.
No,
Karsten.
Oh, answer too.
copper.
Yo,
Mm.
$4.99.
349 and
Yo,
25% off.
nice. That's a nice little pool. Start the day.
Yeah.
Tim, I forgot to tell you earlier. It's my 30th anniversary today. So look at this right here.
Oh man,
Uh, that's the Wayback Time Machine right there.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Wayback Time Machine. What else you finding in there?
That's the first thing I picked up. Phoenix or Scottsdale, he says. Phoenix.
And you
What does
sold
that do? I never really thought about that. That's something that's new to me. You want to explain the difference there, Chris Hall? I mean, I know it's the difference. Probably tells the age of it.
Yeah, I think so. I think the Scottsdales are older. I'm not 100 on that.
I think it could be like $150 putter.
Hmm.
Scottsdale's the big winner. Okay. What do you think, Chris? What would you price? What would you price that at?
Whoa. I'm pulling it out right now. Did you see which one it was?
What do you mean?
Scottsdale, or
It's
it's the
Phoenix.
on the inside piece.
Yeah, it's Phoenix.
Okay. Ping answer 2. There's recent sold comps. This one has a new grip and is in mint condition, sold for 200. One sold for 78. One sold for 139. 125.
So not bad.
Low end comps are like 78 plus
Yeah.
shipping. So you probably get over 100.
Oh, what is this? Oh, this is new.
What is that? Let me see.
It's new.
Let me see. Let me see.
Didn't I show it to you? Why am
No,
I like in this weird? Oh, there we go.
you just see your beard. Oh, there you go.
But it's new. It's print.
Now, see, how much is something like that at that store?
$4.99.
Hmm.
I only buy. It has to be something like crazy for me to buy. You
Yeah,
know,
$5.
like I'm looking for like reverse weaves and stuff like that. Might get this for myself.
Where's the jacket section? Go to the jacket section.
The jackets be expensive here,
Oh,
unless it's something like really like that they miss. I gotta scooch up, flip you out around.
what brand is that?
Why don't you take a guess?
Stacy Adams,
You're so good. I love it.
right?
Cernoch is so good.
Wait! You're going past the shoes. Wait! Let's see. You never know. Hold on.
That was the only thing that caught my eye.
Yeah, but some of those.
These are floor shine.
Nah, pass on those. What sneaker? Oh, little dude. Oh, you got. Oh. Look, you got Panda Dunks right there, bro. Look, you got Jordans. He's got Panda Dunks. He's got. Dude, see, you got all. Dude, you got heat. You're just walking by heat, bro.
Yeah, right.
How much are a Sam pair? Like those Nikes you just picked up.
Or what?
How much are those Nikes you just picked up? Those orange ones. Ooh.
Here we go, though. Here we go, though. I spot something.
Torched, bro.
What?
Those are torched.
They're beat. It would have been nice, though, if they were in good condition.
They wouldn't have been there if they were in good condition.
Ooh, what do we have here?
Harley?
No, X Element. I saw the buckle.
Chris Saul said, let them see the clubs if we're going to look at shoes, too.
Oh, no, there was nothing in there. Oh, these are one of my favorite shoes. I love the Hirachis. They're so comfortable. What is that?
Bed stew, bro. How much are those?
$18.49. 25% off today, too. Oh, these Doc Martens are beat. Sorry. Excuse me.
What's that piece right there?
No tag.
That big collar Sherpa piece right there, yeah. Windlet. Nah, that's look at blaze orange right on top. LLB.
What's that?
Mm-hmm. What's it look like? Hello? Hello? Oh no, we lost Tim. Tim, blink if you can hear us. Think we lost Tim, guys. Oh wait, Tim's back.
Cernoch, can you hear me?
No, you went dark.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Who you got?
What is this? Have you ever seen this? This is
I don't know. I see you, and I don't see nothing now. Oh, there we go. Fortified? I don't know. Porterfield? What's it look like? Corduroy jacket?
not
I
corduroy,
mean,
no.
that's. Oh no, is it suede?
It feels kind of like it, like something like that.
How much is it?
24 with
No.
25% off. That's a fly jacket, though.
Right?
What?
No, Leroy said, I'm so cold I have a winter cap.
Never seen that tag before. Lady Hathaway. All right.
Where are we
Club it
going
is.
now?
We're done.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah. I'm in and out right now. What else am I supposed to look at?
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh, Mo. There we go. Around this way. Guys, want to go scan books?
You never know.
I know I ain't got the time for that. Excuse me. You want to see something crazy? Look at this. How much do you think they have on that Friends DVD set?
What does it look like? $100?
Yeah.
Hmm. We got boots right there. What are those boots?
They're like fake Doc Martens.
Boot section 101.
Here, you want this cart right here, ma'am? My pleasure. My pleasure.
Can someone teach me how to do eBay when I get back? Okay, right.
Got some Sperry's.
They're boots.
Yeah. How much are they?
Yo,
These prices be like,
hey, is there a $10 bill in the sole? Is that what?
Nope.
Is there something else?
Nope.
What about the stair climber right there?
yeah, ooh, look at that.
$25.
$24.99.
Bro, you could put that in the shed and like while you're like,
Get your steps in at your elevated desk.
yeah, steps while you're doing listings.
My dude said, Tim, do you see my favorite drinking glasses?
No, I did not, Mom. Although I have to remember what your favorite drinking glasses are. Damn, all the self-checkout lanes are down.
Wait, you
This
have
can't
self
be serious.
checkout in the thrift store?
Yeah.
Dude. No wonder them prices are so high.
All the thrift stores around here have self-checkout.
Nah, we got no self checkout, right? We got nothing like that. They cut out self checkout at the Dollar Generals around here. They said there's too much stealing going on.
I can tell this person's a reseller by what they have in their cart.
Wait, let us look at it. Let's look. Go over there close to them so we can look at what they got. He crashed out. Bro, what's going on? You on that blackout sale?
All right.
The Dollar said, stop spying on me, Tim.
Tim, I think there's something messed up with your thing.
Yeah, it keeps going black screen. I don't know what's going on there. I was hoping he'd get close enough to the cart so I could talk to the lady.
I know, right?
He cut it off. He didn't want us to blow his cover.
He's blinking. He's in danger.
Maybe he's getting texts. He might be.
Hey, I
Sir,
know I shoot this at the beginning, but look at my mom. Look at this. I don't know if I should. Not everyone might have been here, but my mom made all the characters. Well, the main characters from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So we got Frylock. Oh, my brother texted me. Goes, oh, I cut out the felt panels too. So my mom and my brother worked on this. And then
JC saying, "Get home." What are you doing?
look, the fries come out. You know.
Yeah, that stuff's crazy, dude.
And then this. And then
You know, when you first held that thing up, that fry thing, it kind of Kind of looks like, what is that? Papa the Rappa or whatever that thing
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and like the detail is crazy because, like, who puts like he had like the little crystal on his bat. Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is very detailed.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty wild.
And then I was like, well, does the straw comes out if you want to?
What?
Yeah.
Hey, don't put any drink in there, man.
No. No.
You know, it'd be funny though if it was like a straw koozie with.
Right? Yeah, that's awesome. Got the little hands. These little hands he doesn't ever use. It's got the grumpy face. I love it. I
Is it
love
for
it.
sale anywhere? Is what Ken says.
Is that for sit? No, 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 no,
Mama
no.
Cernoch said that was a 101.
Yeah. She said it was a 101. She's never making it again. She does that with the hard stuff. Like, if it's hard, she'll be like, look, I made it once. I can do it, but I'm not making it again.
Hey, what she should do is just sell the pattern. This is
Right?
how you do it. The how-to video. This is how you
Yeah,
do it.
right? She's going to start making, I'm telling her, start making her own patterns and everything like that.
Yeah.
Sell those. So, I don't know. Oh, it's a Sonic cup inside. Michael said. I love it.
That's great, dude. Here's your pattern. Go to Sonic, get the cup.
No, I'm going to display those. I'm definitely displaying those.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got the Instagram post up and everything. Yeah, that's awesome. Right there, bro. Right there.
Yeah, that's super cool. He did the detail work on the back. Detail
Right?
work. Even got the wood paneling.
Well, that's inside the Aqua Teen Hunger Forces house. Oh, yeah. She'll be selling some. We're slow rolling it.
Guys, if you're not following the Instagram,
What's up?
I said if you're not following the Instagram, she's got some cool stuff.
Right? Yeah.
Get you on hermit crab.
And each have a name and a story too that go along with it. The triangle chickens. Here, I'll post her link in the
Bunnies at the beach.
here's her link. Here's her Instagram link again. Hey, can we get an OBX narrated story on one of these?
Oh yeah. You make a little soft shell crab.
Well, I wrote the
Oh,
story.
here you go. I'll read you one. Let me find one. So I'll give you the photo, then we'll read it. All right. As the sun sets over the ocean, a tiny crocheted octopus named Cuddles slipped off the coral reef into the waves. With her soft purple body and big shiny eyes, Cuddles explored the underwater world, discovering hidden treasures and making friends with a curious fish named Finley. Together, they danced along the kelp forest, playing hide and seek among the seaweed. As the stars begin to twinkle above, Cuddles settles back into her cozy reef, feeling grateful for her new friend in the magical world under the sea. With a happy squeak, she snuggled into her favorite hiding spot, her tiny tentacles wiggling with excitement for the next day's adventures. Shout out Crochet Creations by Carolyn.
Right? Love those, huh?
Yeah, that stuff's awesome, man. Tim's back on the road ad. He's got some folks across the high. He's back. He's in. He's out.
Yes.
He's black.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Your
Okay.
screen kept blacking out when you were in there.
It's because I'm trying to flip it to the. It won't let me. There we go.
I got you.
Simonetti.
Yeah, LaDonna, I'm gonna
So-
see. LaDonna, I'm gonna see.
All in
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
$2.78.
I'm gonna see, LaDonna. I'm gonna see if my mom will send up some stuff for this event that we're gonna be doing in May. Locally. So, Leroy. No, Gizmo, you can't have these. Gizmo's like, can I have it? Can I have one of those guys? Can I get a fry?
I ain't gonna get a fry.
Today, you are so needy. Gizmo, say hi.
Beanie faces on it. What else did you get? Just the golf club?
Yeah, $2.78. That's it.
$278. That's pretty good, buy.
Yeah,
$278
so.
to a Hyundai. You pulled 100. All right, guys, we're almost time. So, what do you guys got going on this week?
I've got snow coming. I've got a
snow coming
show,
also.
wholesale show on Friday night. Eric, you always join. You know, if you want to.
Yeah, I've got a few items.
You know what I'm saying? Or if anybody else that can sell in Commons live right now, if you want to come in and join, you know, while we do our Friday night show, sell a few lots. Come on, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I'm gonna be working on a few other live shows in the next couple weeks. I want to do a good comic book show on DibDib, and then I've got some cool comic books I just want to fly out the door, and then I've got might have a jacket show on the new DibDib threads coming up, so be working on that too. What y'all got?
I'm going on with you on Friday. Taking my wife out to dinner and my daughter's basketball game tonight.
Nice. Send our happy anniversaries to her.
Yes, we will. Receive the Floby. Awesome, Brenda.
Oh, sweet. Sweet.
All right. Hey, we appreciate it. Oh, Gizmo reminds me of my Romeo rip.
Aw.
I'm a little fella guy. All right, guys. Well, we will see you around. We thank y'all for being here as always, supporting.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up the kids.
Catch you next week.
That'll be fun. Yay. Later, everybody.
All right, we'll see you guys later.